I actually forgot to press record. So now it's being recorded. So yeah, this is going to be recorded, and the replay of this is going to be available as well in the members area within 24 hours. All right, good reminder. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so there are three things that we're going to focus on today. First is, how to use AdConnect and all of its features. All right. Second is how to quickly sell affiliate products. Again, the reason why we created AdConnect is because we run a lot of promos. We sell a lot of affiliate products, not only for the JVZoo market, but also for ClickBank and even for Amazon product as well. All right. And of course, third is how to sell. For those who do have the pro version, how to sell and position your agency license. That means how you can sell it quickly without creating any kind of marketing material manually. All right. May I purchase upsell one for AdConnect without the monthly price? Crystal, we are actually going to be closing the AdConnect today, and I think for upgrade number 1, you can get it at a lifetime price. But then again, let's not discuss that for now. I'm gonna show after we do all the technical walkthrough. I'm also gonna show you the rest of the upgrades, because this will be the last time, or not exactly the last time, but this will be the last time you'll be able to get it at the lowest price possible for the upgrades. If you're still on the fence about that when you got AdConnect. All right. So, but first, let's talk about the training. Now, the idea with AdConnect is not because you're going to create something new or to reinvent the wheel. Right? The idea here is to use an existing funnel, a funnel that's already working for others, and copying that funnel to work for you. Right? But again, this is something that's going to be perfect for affiliate offers, because with affiliate offers, usually you already have a sales page, and unless you have a team, you're going to need some kind of custom website or custom page where you can have all your bonuses, you can have all your customization there, so that you can make a sale, right? But the idea is to use already working formulas as well. All right, so let's proceed. Now, there are two parts for AdConnect. The first part is going to be to model the competitors and match how their site works, right, or how their business works. So let me just open up AdConnect here, and you should be able to see the dashboard here as well. Now, the first part is going to be creating your campaigns here. Now, there, as mentioned in the tutorials, if you went through that, is you do have two options. You can either create a landing page that's for your own website, or create a landing page based on your competitor's website, right? Now, why would you do that? Just since if you are someone who are not sure what's converting or not, one way to tell is to check the other companies. Check if you can check or do a Google search about any niche that or any keyword that you're in the market for. Let's say, for example, you are on the market for plumbing in New York. Right? So these are all ads, right? That means these companies are paying Google to be on the top spot, right? So if you're someone who still are not sure how you can compete with them, right? So all you have to do is open up their websites, open up how they're doing it, just like that. Oh, let me close this. Let's open up a new tab. I have Fred's Plumbing here as well. All right, we also have Hub Plumbing NYC. All right, so we have one here is already earning an ad, and the next ones are also pretty good in rankings. So let's say, for example, you have your own plumbing company, you're starting that, and you're not sure how to get started. So you get the pages that are already working, Fred Smith Plumbing, for example, which is on, well, actually it's in the first spot of Google. So instead of hiring a team to break down that website and see what's going on and how you can replicate it, what you can do is you can just copy the site, paste it here, and create multiple versions of it as well. Alright? And of course, since this is something that is going to be, well, you can't use the site right away. You really have to modify this because all the images here are going to be protected by copyright. So you have to remove all the images that you have here and replace it with your images. Now, remember that in most cases for these kind of websites, only the images and the content is protected by copyright, right? So the layout is something that you can use as well. So as long as you make changes to this, you don't use any logos, any images, and of course everything and the content as well. You can rewrite it a bit, maybe around 50 to 60%. You're not going to have any problems with copyright. But of course, just to make sure this is clear, you're not supposed to use the website as it is. You have to modify it. So that's the first part of AdConnect. So basically, if you like a funnel, just find the funnels or the web pages that you want to use for your campaigns and add them up here. All right. So let's say you have a web page layout that you want to replicate with your own design. Yes, you can do that. You can customize it as well. All right. So if I go here, all right, you have to actually, the reason why it wasn't saved was I didn't click on save here. So again, you can make changes to this. As you can see from here, you have multi-version edit. That means you can edit multiple variations of it. And of course, you have the HTML editor here if you want to be a bit more technical and you want to add your own. If you understand HTML, this would be a better solution for you. But if you don't, you can just switch to the regular, what you get editor here. All right. And of course, I can replace this one here with my own image. All right. So I have here this one. I can replace this one with my own image instead of the image here. Now, let me see what else can we change here. All right. So aside from being able to add your own HTML codes, you'll be able to add your own CSS as well, or you can hide and delete some of the stuff there. All right. So after you're done, okay, make sure to click on save. And once you click on save, you're going to be able to get the two variations here that you have created. And from here, you simply need to click on download this version as HTML. And you're going to have your own HTML file here that you can use. Again, since this is going to be HTML, it's going to be on a website, make sure to change the name here. By default, it's the campaign name or campaign number, but you need to change it to, let's say, for example, what I usually do with this, make it organized, is either I put it in the website that I used, or I copied, or the campaign name, depending, really depends on you. So let's say, for example, I'm going to put in here Fred's Plumbing. There we go. And I'm going to change this to index.html. Alright? Now, please do note that if you don't change it to index.html, it won't work. Alright? So once you're done, click on save. It's going to be saved as index.html. And once you have the HTML file, you can then upload it to your own server. And for those who went through the tutorial, there are two ways you can do that. You can either go through cPanel, or you can do FileZilla. Right? So you're going to need either cPanel access or FTP access at least to be able to create this. Alright, so let's say, for example, in my case, I'm going to use FileZilla. So from here, what I'm going to do is, as you can see from here, there's even good examples here. When I did the TubeSync promo, we just copied the entire HTML using AdConnect. Alright, so from the Quick Connect here, I already have it set up. So I'm just going to log in. Alright, and I'm going to go back to the main page here, or where I have the AdConnect. Alright, there we go. So Fred's Plumbing here. Oh, that's correct, Roger. If you have links on the website itself that goes on their page, you have to manually change out the links. And of course, if you want to copy those additional pages as well, you need to also duplicate those. All right. So I'm gonna. Who here would like to see how you can do, or how you can link multiple pages, guys? Let me know. Give me a quick yes if you'd like to see how that can work. Where you can have, when you have a menu and you would like to link everything into one page. Okay, all right, perfect. So let me just do this. Let me just upload the main page first, and we're going to show you how you can do that. All right, so remember that you can only copy on a page-to-page basis. So that could be the reason why the link is not working. Okay, so let me just upload this main page. Let's assume that this is our main page. So I'm going to add it up on, I think, let me just check if I do have access to other websites here. Yeah, I don't only have access to KV Social for this account. So I'm going to put this up on our bonus page. All right. Yeah, as you can see, it's regular HTML. I do have WordPress here, but yes, you can connect it together with that. You just need to create a directory. All right, say Fred's Plumbing. We have that here. There we go. So I'm gonna put that index HTML there. Okay, so let's try this out. Let's open this up here and let's see if it works. All right, so let's open this up. All right, so as you can see from here, all right, let me send this to everyone so you can check it out as well from your end. We already have a website here that we can use. But again, as like what Roger mentioned earlier, none of the links will work. It will still go to a specific, or go to the old link, so it's not going to work very well. So how do you fix that? Let's say, for example, we're going to edit about us here. So what I'm going to do is going to go back to AdConnect here. All right, I'm going to click on edit again. All right. Let's say, for example, I want to change this. Let's say I'm going to make this go to the About Us page. Let me select here, for example. All right. So let's say I want to use this page as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this one here. All right. I can change the URL for this, just like that. All right. So, but first I need a place to where I can link this page, right? So I'm going to go back to AdConnect, and this time I'm going to clone and duplicate this page, right? So let me go back. I'm going to click on campaigns again. I'm going to put it up on the landing page URL. Maybe there's only one variation. That should be fine. And I'm going to edit this page. All right. Again, I can modify this the same way I would like to change this, for example, just like that. All right. So let's say I'm not just gonna, just for demonstration purposes, I'm just gonna not edit anything here. I'm gonna click on save. Again, you do need to customize this just to make it clear. Okay. So just to save time, let's click on save for this, so we can download the HTML version. All right. I can download this as an HTML. I'm going to put a new folder on my computer as well so that I don't confuse this one with other pages. There we go. Click and save. Oh, let me do that again. I forgot to change it to index.html. All right, so let's change this to index.html. It has to be always going to be index.html, by the way, guys. And that's the only way it can work without having to indicate the file name. All right. So I have here the About Us page. Well, let me actually make some changes to this really quick, so that we can see that we can see the customization a bit. All right. Let's say put in here. Instead of putting our people here, we're gonna put in here KV Social staff. Click on save. Alright, let's save again. Click on or replace this one. No. Basically, if you put it up, although you can use About Us in HTML somewhere, I don't really recommend for SEO purposes. Because if you want something like this, what will happen if you put index.html? What will happen if you use About Us.html is that it's going to show like this, right? So this is the only way you can access your page, your website.com/aboutus.html, which is something that is not very SEO friendly, right? How can the index.html be called? How can the About Us be called index.html? Index.html is the default name when you create a website. And don't worry, I think you guys are actually a bit too far ahead. Let me show you how you can break it down into an About Us subdomain or a folder. All right. Yes, Tamar, I already created the first index.html. The index.html for the main site and the About Us page are going to be separate. Again, let me show you. Give me a quick second. Let me show you. Because again, I think you are jumping from one step to the other. That's why you're confused. All right. So our main site here, Fred's Plumbing, has index.html. So how do you break down the specific subpages when they have the same file name? Because you can't have the same file name, over and over again, right? All right, let me fix that. So all you have to do is you create a folder, a subfolder inside that website. That's basically how your WordPress site works as well. If you say, for example, if you create a page, they're not going to name it as new page.html. It's going to be created as a new folder. The same thing with this. So, first plumbing, we're going to put about us, and we're going to put the other about us HTML on that folder. Right? So what we can do, so instead of showing about us at HTML, if we go to about us, here, it's going to load up the about us page there. Oh, not this one. Wrong link. kvsocial.com, bonus, Fred, plumbing, about us. Alright, so guys, is that clear? Let me know. Do let me know if that's clear on how you can create subfolders for different index HTMLs of specific pages. Yep. Although you can rename it to a specific page if you want, but then again, if you want it to be SEO friendly, this is the best way to go with it. Alright? Yeah, it's the same way how WordPress structures all the pages to make it a lot more search engine friendly. Okay? So I do hope that's clear, guys. Let's give it a few seconds, perhaps for some people do have any questions. So if you have questions about this process, let me know. All right. So yeah, you can do that, and if once you go back in the editor here, you simply changed it here. Click on save. Click on save again, and you just update the old. Right? You can just edit here. All right, and we're gonna go back to the main site. We're just gonna replace the old one here, and we're just gonna update the other main page here. All right, so the last modified here is just a few seconds difference. Click on override, and if I go back to the main site here, we refresh. All right, and of course I can click here, and this will go to my About Us page. All right, so guys, I do hope that is clear. All right, again, I'm sorry for the confusion, but yeah, that usually happens when you go above the step I'm showing you. All right. How does the software deal with server-side scripts that can't be downloaded? Very technical question. Usually, what it does is it's just going to load those scripts from the main website itself, right? Because what it tries to do, guys, is when you try to duplicate an entire website, all the scripts within the page is going to be copied. That's why you're able to copy entire WordPress pages, right? You will keep the layout, you will keep the styling, but you don't need the theme to make it work. So what's going to happen is that entire page, whether it's WordPress or anything or any other platform, is going to be converted into a standalone HTML file, right? That means you don't need any other layouts or any other plugins or themes to make it work. It's going to convert it to HTML. So it's going to create its own version of the CSS, the styling, within one HTML file. All right. Let me see. Let me just answer a few questions before we proceed. Yeah, I do hope, Mario, that answered your question. So usually it's gonna put that script inside the HTML and create an alternate copy of it. But if the script is embedded somewhere else, it's just still gonna load that script from the original site. Right? That's why you have to be careful with the amount of customization that you do. All right, so let me see. So far, each page you create is going to need a new directory and call your page by copying this HTML. Yes, every page that you create, we're going to have a different folder for it, but each page is going to use index.html. So if you have about our services here, you're going to go back to File Manager, create a directory as well about our services. And you can then copy the index.html for our services there. The same thing with other pages, like our clients. You can put another folder there for our clients and put in there the index.html inside that specific folder. All right. Usually it is. Usually the scripts are converted into HTML format. Let me actually show you an example, right? So let's say, for example, for Ever Lessons, it does have a countdown timer. So let me show you how that was converted. Again, for those who are not very techy, all right, this could be a bit complicated, but let me just show those for those who do have questions about this. Where is that Ever Lessons? All right, let me see if I can find that folder. Oh, I put it up under Member Hub 2.0. Okay. So we have here, there we go. I have here index.html. I think this is the one I used, or Ever Lesson. So this actually loaded up the styling, or some of the styling too, from the website. But in most cases, like 90% of the time, for 90% of the time, it actually converts everything here. Can you see this, by the way, guys? You have the JavaScripts here. So it's going to create its own version of the JavaScripts. Of course, you can modify these as well if you want to go very technical. Okay? So is that clear for anyone who are into scripts? Yeah, so yeah, it does convert it into the PHP or HTML format. All right, so everything clear, guys, about this step? So we can proceed with the rest. So again, I got a lot of cool things to show you as well. Oops, wrong app there. Okay, so this is just one part of the software. All right, so let's continue. And we already spent like 30 minutes just doing the first step. All right, but again, we need to be as thorough as possible with this. Okay, so now you can model your competitors and first use their layouts and see how it converts for you. The second part of AdConnect is to create matching ads for your campaigns. Remember that you can create matching ads for your campaign, so that you can run maybe Facebook ads, Google ads, or any kind of ads you can't possibly think of. So if I go back to the campaigns I created earlier, right? So here, I can click on the Manage Ads here. And from here, I can click on create new ad, and I can see all of the templates here that I can use. There's going to be hundreds of templates here that you can use and modify. So let's say, for example, I was look for something here that's cool. Let's say we'd go with lead generation cards, right? So remember, these are just examples. So you can just select all size types. There's a quick tip, by the way, guys. And what you can do is you can change the size once you select it. All right. So let's say, for example, let's look for one. If it doesn't match your niche, again, please note that you can modify it. You can add your own images there as well. All right. So let's say we want to use, all right, let's say you want to use this one. Click on use. All right, and from here, if this doesn't fit the right ad size that you want, let's say you want this to be a let's say you want this to be a Facebook ad, and since this doesn't work because it's 1200 by 444, this wouldn't fit very well on a Facebook ad. Let me actually check the dimensions of a Facebook ad. It is for, all right, 1200 by 900. So I'm going to change this here. You can either maintain or remove the aspect ratio. Click on resize, and you can change that there. Again, you can modify these images here. You can replace this one if you want to replace this image with your own images instead. All right. So with the text here, again, you can stretch this out. And for example, best plumbing in New York. All right. And we're going to put in here, or we're going to put some here. Click here to find more details. All right. Let's add another text. There we go. Let's change the text here. I don't like it. It looks very weird looking. Okay. Change that. All right, and again, we can make changes here. There you go. So we can also add shapes. You can also add some doodles as well, like stickers, stars, bubbles. So you want to add stars, for example, or you want to add bubbles, for example, here. So you can put that here to make your ad stand out a bit more. And let's say you want this to change as well. So black, there we go. And we can also put this, all right. All right, let me see. So this is one here. Let's say I'm going to put it on the top. So I can overlay this image here. Right, so if you want to overlay something, you just use the layer window or window pane here, and so that you can just put it on the very bottom so it will overlay or stay on top of the previous layers. All right. Yes, that's correct. So guys, everything clear so far about the ads. All right, so you can use this one here. You can merge this as well into one image. It really depends on you, and then you can just add more stuff so that you won't move any of the other functions here. Right? So as you can see, once you click on merge, it's going to merge the entire image into one big image as well. All right, click on save. All right, and now where did you merge? Okay, let me go back here under basics. It's gonna merge the entire image. So if you want to add more, you will not be able to move the stuff here because this is already fixed. Yes, this is being recorded and it will be available in the members area within 24 hours. Okay. All right, no problem. Will you show you? Will you show us how to add new content to a website? I think I showed you that earlier, Sergio. Again, you need to create copy it. You click on edit, and you can just modify it there. All right. So once you click on merge, click on save, and you have the other option to save it as a PNG or a JPEG. Usually, I like PNG better, especially if it has some kind of transparency. So if you have transparency there, it will not work with JPEG. It will only work with PNG. So from here, again, you don't need to rename this to index.png because you're going to be able to use this one here on Facebook ads, for example. So let me show you how that works. So you go back to the Facebook ads manager. So you're going to run a Facebook ad to a user. You're going to need to use the banner here, right? We set to this to all campaigns. All right, and let's say we're going to click on create ad. What do you mean by transparency? Let's say, for example, if this one doesn't have the white background. That means whatever background is on the website, it's gonna, well, it's transparent, right? So if this part is transparent, that will not work. Oh, let me see. So for this one, for example, so let's say you have, this is a solid color, right? But let's say, for example, this is transparent. That means this doesn't have any color. If you save it as a JPEG, it will appear as white or black. But if you save it as a PNG, it's going to be like a transparent film. Right? That means if this doesn't have color, whatever color it is, if you put it on a website, it's going to apply to the color of the website. It really depends, Tamar, if you're going to be using it as a transparent or as a solid color. Just this part. But the rest will stay solid. Right? That's best used for logos, right? Because again, logos sometimes you do want them to work properly, right? You want them to overlay without showing too much solid colors. Okay, so again, let me erase this one here. So again, it's going to be save as a regular image. So that means you can use it on pretty much any ad campaign. Let's say, for example, you want to save this on, say you want to send to traffic, continue, and let's say I'm going to put it up under here, single image. So I can upload this one here as a Facebook ad. There you go. All right. So guys, let me know if everything's clear about the the built-in banner creator and how you can export it. For Facebook ads, well, it really depends. For me, for quick ads, I use the manager. Sometimes I get frustrated with the Power Editor because it takes too long. But if you do want to create, like, if you're a more advanced user and you want to get all the customization that you need, I would recommend the Facebook Ads Editor. I mean, the Facebook Power Editor. But usually, in my case, around 70% of the time, I don't use the Power Editor. I just use the regular Ads Manager. All right. So, guys, before we proceed, is everything clear so far? Do let me know. So practically with AdConnect, you have a landing page duplicator, and you also have the banner creation tool as well. All right, so let me just answer Adrian's question here. Are you going to show us how to get the funnels and copy them without having to buy the product we are copying? Yeah, that's actually the next part of the webinar, Adrian. How do you? And the second question was, how do you get an FB account with the engagement section? I don't understand that question, to be honest, because once you have an Facebook ads account, once you have a regular Facebook account, and add a credit card or PayPal email to it, you should be able to run any kind of ad. All right. It doesn't need to. Usually, if it doesn't show, other features don't show yet, just give it a few days. Sometimes with newer accounts, Facebook doesn't allow certain actions. But of course, since my account I've been using the same account for the past, I think, 7 years. I do have, well, pretty much full features on my account. So I do recommend if you're thinking about running Facebook ads, it's okay to use your personal account. That shouldn't be a problem. As you can see from here, I also even have multiple people, or I can manage multiple ad accounts here. So some of them are these are my clients. So I do manage some campaigns as well. Okay. All right. Perfect. Perfect. So these are previously, again, the ones I'm showing you today right now is just an overview of what you can do. All right. But we'll talk about application. The application for this is used especially if you want to sell affiliate products. All right, so let me ask you guys, who here is into affiliate marketing? Give me a quick yes in the chat. All right, perfect. And what kind of networks do you use, by the way? Where do you find products that you are selling? And you don't need to tell me what the product is. Just tell me where you find them so that I can base my examples on that part. Right. We have JVZoo mostly. We have ClickBank, JVZoo. Okay, perfect. So I think everyone is through ClickBank and JVZoo. So we're gonna focus on those. Okay. If you don't do affiliate marketing, let's say for Tamar, this might be a bit of a, well, if you're interested in doing that, this might open up a new whole world to you if you're open to it. Okay, so let's actually do ClickBank. All right, so let me just go back here to the website or to my Google Chrome here, and let's go to clickbank.com. All right, so what can we do here? Now, there are several ways you can use AdConnect to help you sell affiliate products. All right, let's say, for example, you are into, let's say, you want to sell, let me find, okay, you can find featured products here, or you can, if you have a specific niche, for example, this is especially very cool, especially when you have Contentio, because you can easily create a niche website or a blog and drive traffic to your very own custom-made sales page, right? So let's say, for example, you are into Forex. Let's do Forex now. And I'm going to change it to Gravity here. So I have here bonus bag those bonuses. Okay. You don't need to set up your own new domain. Yes, you do. Right? Again, everything about AdConnect, when you export the pages, it's going to end up as an index HTML file. So you do need to put it up on your own hosting or your own domain name. All right. So if you're going to be selling affiliate products and you want to have a separate domain just for affiliate products, yes, you can do that. Okay. So let me show you here. Let's say, for example, we are going to use this one here. All right. So let's say we're going to promote this one, but I don't want to promote it and just put up saying never have to worry about money again, right? I don't want to do that. So let's say I want to put my own customization here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the link here, go back to AdConnect, set up a new campaign. All right, and save it here. Click on Add New Page. And basically, it's going to copy the entire page here, including the video. Let me just pause this. So you can replace this video with your own. Okay, if you have your own video for this product, you can do that. So let's say, for example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this image here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this one with my own image instead. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, since I don't have it hosted anywhere, my picture that is, I'm just gonna open up my WordPress account here, so that I can upload that, or I can upload my own images. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna use this one here. And click on edit. Of course, if you do have it, you have your images hosted somewhere, you can just you copy the file URL. I'm going to go back to AdConnect, and I'm going to replace the image here. You can save, and I do have my image here, a bit stretched out. Let me get the dimensions of this. There we go. So again, I can change this much here. Let's say 250 to 250. I can save. There we go. So I can add my own images here, and of course, this kind of customization, if your customers know you personally, this will help you convert more. So let's say, for example, I want to make some changes here. So most importantly, I would like to make this page mine so that I don't lose any sales. So what I do need to do here, just scroll down and find all of the buy buttons, just like that. Click on Edit HTML, right? And I can actually make this my own link. All right, so I'm gonna go back to ClickBank. Well, I haven't got the link yet. So I'm gonna go back to ClickBank here. I'm gonna click on Promote, and I'm gonna add in my ClickBank ID. All right, so click on Create, and now it's frozen. How about this? You should be able to see affiliate program hop link for bonus bag. Okay, there we go. All right. Is it okay now, guys? Just give me a quick yes in the chat if you see affiliate program hop link bonus bag. Okay, perfect. All right, so let me just copy this one. And you can either copy this or copy this. Should I like to copy the link instead? Because it's a lot easier for me to make the changes with that. And I'm going to go back here. Where is that? There we go. And paste that code here. right? So I'm going to do is going to remove click here and put the image in between. Right. Again, we're still adding some modifications to this. One of the features I did recommend to Steven and the team was that to add a add link or replace link button rather than having to do this manually. All right. Click and save. All right. And once you click and save for this, you can download the HTML for this niche file. And I'm going to put another folder here. So I'm going to put the ClickBank. And again, change it to index.html. The same way what we did earlier, it's going to be the same process whether you do your own campaigns or you do affiliate offers. It's going to be the same thing. And from here, I'm going to click on back and create another subfolder for this. So instead of Threads Plumbing, I'm going to put in here my create directory. I'm going to put in here Forex, for example. Alright, and I'm going to go back to the ClickBank folder and drag that to my hosting, or to my FTP. So if I go to kvsocial.com bonus/forex, I'm going to have that page there. I can use that page to generate sales. There we go. So let me send this out to everybody. There. So guys, let me know if this is pretty cool and simple. And as you can see, our link is also there, already embedded to that ClickBank link, to that buy button. So every time we click that, we're going to generate sales. Super simple. So you don't need to create new pages to sell affiliate products. Okay? It's going to be the same thing with JVZoo as well. So you get the sales page or the bonus page, if they have one, and you put up your affiliate link there in the buy buttons. Right? And of course, if you're going to run a Facebook ad to that, you just simply go back here and create your own Facebook ads as well, or Google ads as well. Alright, let me see. How can I turn this into a capture page? Well, Crystal, to be honest, you can in a way, but I wouldn't recommend it. Instead, I would rather link this to an opt-in page. Let's say, Crystal has a good question. Let's say, for example, I want to use a sales page, and instead of driving traffic to into ClickBank itself, I want to turn it into something that I can use to generate leads. So what I'm going to do is, let's say I'm going to create a new version of this. Alright, so we have here, just pause this, we're back to the old template, and let's say on the buy button here, I don't want to make this, or I don't want to generate sales right away. I want to build leads first. Alright, let's say I can use content or authority content, and I can use it to redirect to any opt-in page. Well, let me actually do this instead. Let's say you are into the fitness niche, right? And again, maybe you don't have Contentio, so what you're going to do is you're going to find authority content and use that to generate leads, right? So what you're going to do is you're not going to take or copy entire pages and name it as your own. Instead, you're going to quote authority content, right? So let's say let's do fitness. I'm going to do quick search, All right, and let's say we're gonna find some websites here about fitness training. Let's say fitness training tips. All right, so let's say we're gonna find something here. Let's say this one, right? Again, this is just as a quick example. So let's say, for example, you want to use this page here to generate leads. So you can copy this one, and you can go here, click on Add New Page. All right, so actually a lot of people do use this technique to generate leads where they have content from authority websites, and what they do is they use it, right? They do use it for generating leads by either as an opt-in form. Now, as you can see from here, this is a heavier page. This will take some time. As you can see, this is a very, very long page with a lot of graphics as well. So let's actually skip this. Let us go back to the main page and let's look for something a lot simpler, a smaller image or a smaller web page. All right, let's see. My physical fitness tips. Let me look for a smaller or simpler page we can do. Let's say this one, right? Let's get this one instead. I think this is very, very simple. We're going to go back to the campaign section here. Click on Add New Page. All right, let's wait for this to open up. There we go. All right, all done. Now, let's say, for example, we're going to remove some of the stuff here because it already has an opt-in page. Yes, that's exactly what we're doing, Crystal. We're getting a page and then making it our own, adding our opt-in code. That's exactly what we're doing. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this one here. There we go. And let's say I want to add my own, right? My own opt-in page here instead. So I'm going to put in here. And say I'm going to remove this one here. There we go. All right. So from here, let's say I want to remove this as well. Remove. There we go. So I'm going to keep the share buttons there. And here, all I can do is I can click on Edit. I can put in here, for example, sign up now. Sign up now to our newsletter. All right, I'm going to make this bold. I can also make this all right. I can also make this larger as well. Let's see if I put this under size 36, and I'll let to make it centered, and I can link this to an opt-in page. That is one way you can do that. So I can link this, for example, to let's say kvsocial.com/bonus. And let's see, click on OK. All right, I'm going to click on Save All Changes. As you can see, it is now a link. All right, I'm going to click on Save for this. I'm going to download the index HTML. All right. There we go. Index HTML. Again, we'll go back to FileZilla again or to my cPanel. Create a new folder. There we go. And I'll find that file. Put it, download it to, or upload it to my server. And I'm gonna go back here to kvsocial.com/bonus/fitness. And I already see that file there. And I can, if I click this button here, this will go to my opt-in page. Alright, as you can see from here. Oh, I already locked the content. But yeah, you get what I mean when I say you can link this to an opt-in page as well. Alright, so guys, let me know if that is clear. Is that what you mean, Crystal? Yeah. So of course, if you do want to add like a pop-up or something, again, you can just add it up as a source code. Right? So again, usually when you do like a pop-up, you can add it up on the body tag. So what you can do is you can just put it up anywhere you want. Usually I just put it on the very top. Click on Edit. Right? And from there, I can just insert the pop-up code there. If you have Lead Monster, you're gonna get a embed code. And you can put that up anywhere on the page. All right, Joseph. Let me see. There's a question here. I bought AdConnect and AdSvisor through JVZoo. I only receive pictures as bonus. How can I access the bonus for both purchases? For the bonuses, usually it should already be fixed. Again, we did have some problems with this. We did have some problems with the bonuses and the tutorials when we launched the product, but you should be able to see it here under product and bonuses. All right, and go to bonuses here. Click on View Details, and there's a bonus download there. So you click on View Details. I think it's already been fixed. Right now, Joseph. I think they already fixed the error before. Okay? Alright, no problem. So the page has still its original name of the already site. It really depends on you. You can either keep the old name, but again, this is going to be put on your own server, by the way. Alright, so as you can see from here, this is, instead of being under healthstatus.com, it's now on kvsocial.com/bonus/fitness. Alright, so another way you can actually avoid copyrights, that's what I'm going to go through. Copyrights is that, again, since this is something that is copyrighted to that website, so what you can do is you can quote them. You're not going to copy the entire page, you're going to remove anything that can link back to this site. Alright, something like that. So we'll remove that here. There we go. Alright, so let's say you want to keep this here. Right? So I'm going to remove some of the stuff here that might land me in trouble when it comes to copyright. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to quote the website here. So from healthstatus.com, alright, we're going to put the entire link instead. I can also do that. There you go. also put it here. So now, since I'm backlinking as well to the original source, I'm not taking any kind of ownership of this content here. So I'm thinking back to them saying that this is not mine. I'm just quoting their website. So now, simply, you can use content that they have here. You can add in your opt-in page. And of course, there are no logos indicating their own logos there. There's nothing branding them here. You're not copying anything. You're just quoting an entire website. All right. So, guys, is that clear on how you can avoid copyright issues as well if you use this one? Let me know if everything is clear so far. Okay, perfect. Again, you can use this to sell affiliate products. Again, you have the hard way. If you want to create your own pages, you can do that. Or you can just use the AdConnect way where you can just copy the entire page and add in your own links. All right. So I do hope that's clear, guys. Again, I don't want anyone to be having problems with copyright because, again, as long as you remove the logos and you quote you give attribution for the original article, you should be fine. All right. Now, who here, by the way, does have the agency license or the pro package for AdConnect? Give me a quick yes if you do. All right. Perfect. So a lot of people here. So we have Lance, we have Jeff, we have Rhonda, we have Thomas as well saying I have the pro version. Perfect. All right. So right now, we're going to focus on how you can sell your agency license. So for those who are not familiar with this, this was available as part of the upgrade. All right. So it was upgrade number 1, when instead of just being able to run your own campaigns, you're now able to add and sell sub-accounts to your clients, and then they're gonna be able to run their own accounts, and they're gonna be able to use AdConnect. And you can either charge them a monthly fee, or yearly fee, or one-time fee. It really depends on you, but you do keep 100% of the profits with that. So how do you use this one, right? In order to make a quick buck. So one way, if you're really lazy and you want to get things running right away, so you can actually use our own sales page instead, right? But you can customize it. So what you can do is you can go to AdConnect.io, right? And you can use this page here. Click on Add New Page. Oh, I already added here. Okay. So I'm going to click on Edit for this. I'm going to click on Edit again. Let me see how this has worked. All right, so Neil is there. Let me just pause Neil's video. So from here, let's say I want to put in here, for example, is create, right, or start selling affiliate products in 60 seconds. All right. Watch this video, for example. Again, I can either replace the old video here with my own video. I can do that, right? And of course, I can change up the links here. So what I'm going to do is, let's say, for example, I'm going to be selling this as an agency holder, right? So what I can do is I can change the link here. I can redirect this either to my own sales page, Or I can go to a more lazier route and just set up a PayPal link. Right? Let's say, for example, I'm going to set up a PayPal checkout link. Right? I'm going to set up a PayPal Express checkout here. And what I can do is I can replace the entire image, the entire buy button in that case. Let me go back here. Click on source. And I can add that PayPal source link there. There you go. So now, instead of this going to JVZoo, to our checkout page, this goes to your checkout for PayPal, and you get paid for that access. And you can, of course, restrict the access here as well. Guys, are you seeing the potential in this? That means you're now able to sell AdConnect, your agency license. You can just customize the page, our own sales page, to match whatever offer that you are providing here. All right. So guys, do let me know if everything is clear, on if you're getting ideas on how you can sell your agency licenses to local and online clients. And of course, once you run a campaign to this, you can always just click on save. You can upload this new page there, and then you will be able to create ads just for this specific campaign as well. All right. So guys, let me know if everything's clear so far. Where do you go after they get paid? Well, unfortunately, with the agency license, there's no script integration yet. So you just simply check your PayPal email address. You should see that, hey, someone has bought this product, and once they bought it, you simply put up their email address there, create a password, and the access will be emailed to them. All right. So on the checkout page for PayPal, it's going to say thank you for your purchase, and you can redirect this to a thank you page saying that we'll get back to you within 24 hours with your access. Again, it really depends on your setup. For now, yes, you have to do it manually. Jack, for funnel ad mastery, you should be able to access it, but if you still have problems with it, I do recommend contacting support. Unfortunately, I can't help you with that at the moment. I do hope you understand. It's kind of hard for me to go through the access part. Do you have the support link, by the way? Let me know if you do have the support link. If not, I can send it to you. Okay. All right. So guys, again, this is a very quick way to sell your agency licenses to clients as well. Again, since you're able to modify the images, yes, it's inside the members area. I just click on contact support here, yeah. All right. All right. So again, that's a very quick way to sell your agency license as well. Of course, you can also use team member license here if you have multiple clients and you only want to give specific access to or specific campaigns to your team members. You can assign them a specific campaign here, even a version. You can even disable certain features such as the reports here. All right. So this is a good example here. This one has been disabled. You can also enable this if you want, so that that person will be able to log in again with the chosen password as well. All right, so guys, let me know what you think of the training so far. Is it good? Is it useful? Is this something that you can use? Yeah, again, this is recorded, so it should be available within the members area within 24 hours. Okay, perfect. So for those who do want to upgrade, you can still do it today. So let me walk you through some of the upgrades just in case. All right, just in case All right, just in case if you do want to get some upgrades, because again we're gonna be closing by midnight Eastern tonight, so you won't be able to get the upgrades at this discounted price anymore. So upgrade number one is, as I mentioned earlier, this was the agency version or the pro version. So with this, you'll be able to get unlimited impressions with AdConnect. You'll be able to get unlimited campaigns with AdConnect as well. 10 new ad templates as well every month. And you're going to get 50 developer licenses, which you're going to be able to sell 50 licenses to your clients. You're also going to get a 10-seat team member license as well. So you'll be able to give access to 10 different team members and assign specific campaigns to them that they can only access. All right. So with this, we also have bonuses. We have Affiliate Toolbox Creator, 15 done for your ads, including PSDs, Upsell Buzz as well. So all of this is available as upgrade number one. So the agency license was supposed to be sold at $197 yearly, but now you can still jump it for $197 for a low one-time fee, and you get lifetime access to the agency license as well. All right. So if you do want to get the agency upgrade, let me just paste the chat here. All right, give me one quick second, or let me just paste the link in the chat rather. All right. Let me see, because I think. Yes, that's correct. I think rather they have upgraded it to that license. Again, I do have the old presentation still. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to upgrade it or to update it to the new funnel. Give me one quick second. Let me just grab the link really quick. Okay, I do apologize for this. As I wasn't planning to show the upgrades, but unfortunately, a lot of people are asking what are the upgrade links. So again, I'd like to make sure that you do get that link as well. All right, I'm not wrong. It's AdConnect agency. All right. Yeah. So here, this is the link. So this is upgrade number one. Agency. There you go. Can everyone see the link, by the way, for upgrade number one? Just give me a quick guess if you see it in the chat. If you don't, if you want to get it, just type in, I want the link, or I need the link for upgrade number one. All right, yep. So with this, you do have unlimited campaigns for the ads, 10 new ad campaigns as well. All right. A 25 or 100 seat license or developer license plus 5 to 10 member license as well. There we go. All right. All right, as you can see from here, yeah, so there are two packages. You can either jump in for the $77 small business license or the big license for $197. Ear color crystal. I really need to update that presentation. Right, so this is available again for the pro upgrade or the agency upgrade, where you have 100 licenses to resell and use the strategies I just showed you guys earlier as well. All right. So as for upgrade number two is the AdVisor. Okay, this is a separate software that allows you to find your competitors' Facebook ads, YouTube ads, and Google ads. All right. So you can be able to find profitable Shopify stores, see what's hot in the selected niche, and what kind of products and images are working as well. All right. You can include a 12-month database, so you only get all the latest ads as well. You're going to be able to get client usage license for this. You also get developer license and outsourcers license with AdVisor as well. All right. So this already includes some bonuses for you. You have Members Pro, Social Boost, Lead Generation Pro, FB Graphics Pro, WP Easy Lead, WP Lead Capture, Mobile Plugin, WordPress Video Slide Page, WordPress Opt-in Countdown, and 3D Page Builder as well. So you can get the AdVisor upgrade for a low one-time fee of $97. $7. All right. So if you do want the link to or want to upgrade to get or be able to spy on your competitors' ads, you can do that here by going to AdConnect.AdsVisor. All right. So let me just type it in the chat. There you go. All right. You should be able to see the link there. On ClickBank, how do we link to an offer sales page instead of a landing page? I think I showed you guys earlier on how to do that. So you have to just add AID and your ClickBank ID there. All right. Okay. All right. So guys, that is upgrade number 2. Now, upgrade number 3 is the last upgrade. By the way, this is the Funnel Ad Mastery. It's going to be a 4-part pre-recorded training series that will help you sell better as well. So if you're thinking about, I want to make a business out of AdConnect, I want to sell it as a service, I want to sell it as an agency license, or I want to do more affiliate products. So this is going to be a strategy guide on how you can sell better without doing any more work. So it's going to talk about how to sell anything to anyone, how to use or create secret sales funnels that works, how to reverse engineer effective sales funnel from your competitors, and of course, how to get free products as well, especially when you're running affiliate promos for JV Zoo products. You're also going to be able to get high-performing opt-ins and learn how you can use the same formula, what are the elements of high-performing opt-ins, and use that for your own business as well. And part 4 is how to launch your own product. Right? If you have product creation bootcamp and if you have Ever Lessons and you want to launch your own info product effectively, you don't miss anything that maybe will potentially lose you a lot of money. You can use the training here to launch your own product and see if you have everything you need to launch your own product effectively and hit your goals as well. All right. So all 4 modules for the training is going to be included as well. You're also going to get access to a product creation bootcamp as well together with that. So this you can get this at a $47 one-time lifetime package. All right. So Crystal, let me send that to you. Oh, that is actually the link to the one I sent you. Let me see if I can get that back. So that's the entire package, by the way, for AdConnect, all the upgrades as well. So again, if you missed any of the upgrades and you'd like to get it today, it's going to be the last day you can do it. All right. We don't have weekly training slam, but we do have regular updates as well. Okay. Give me one quick second. A lot of questions in the chat. What's the link to the Funnel Ad Mastery? Get that. I'll get that here. Give me one quick second. So for Funnel Ad Mastery, this is the link. All right. So I'm going to put it in the chat as well. There you go. So all links are there. With OTO 1, do our buyers enjoy unlimited impressions and unlimited campaigns? Well, the best thing about this is you have full control. So when you go back to the client section here, you can actually set them up either to have 10K, 5K, or unlimited. It really depends on you. So you have full control on how many impressions they can do. Usually they don't go beyond 10K. So yes, since you do get limited, you can add up to 100 people there as well. Do you have a recommended pricing for SaaS? Even this, there's a recommended pricing for this already here. So if you're selling the 10K license, you have the $97 one-time fee. You have the 5K license for $67. It's already there. I hope that's what you mean. If not, then do let me provide me more options. Yeah, it's there. All right. So, what do you mean by impressions? Impressions mean that they visited the website but did not buy anything. Anyone who visits the website and did not buy anything is considered as an impression or as a visit. But that's what we mean by impressions here. So you have 5,000 visits per month, 10,000 visits per month. Okay? All right, so guys, let me know if you have any other questions. Again, we're going to wrap things up. Again, please do know that AdConnect, together with all of its upgrades, does include a 30-day money-back guarantee. So again, you are free to give it a try, and if the upgrade isn't for you, you're not seeing any value for it, again, just let us know in support. Support link is here. And we'll be more than happy to give you a full refund. All right. Before we close up today, again, what's your name? Alvin. I do like 90% of the webinars for KB Social and for Neil. Yep, exactly, Rhonda. That's exactly it. All right. Yeah. If you go back to some of the links there, you'll also see my picture on the page example. All right, so guys, let me know if you have any other questions. How many page impressions do we get for the first buy? You get 10,000 on the main offer itself. All right, you're welcome, Crystal. Again, if you have any question at all, it doesn't have to be bugs or glitches. If you need help with marketing, you can always contact me via the support link there. Just put it there. It's for Alvin and for Neil, and I'll take care of it. Well, usually, especially on the weekends, there might be some delay. Again, we're an open door, by the way, guys. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. All right. So guys, thank you, Lance. Thank you, Tamar. Thank you, Crystal, Tara, all of you guys. I do hope you enjoyed the bonus webinar, and I do hope you get so much value and start using AdConnect to start getting your investment back, and of course, even double or even triple it as well. All right. So have a great day, and see you in the next call. Bye, guys.